Women's soccer is a growing sport across the United States, and we in Colorado are no strangers to the beautiful game. But there's a negative correlation between its expansion and the amount of women coaching at the highest levels. CU and its male-dominated coaching staff are trying to curb that.
Here, back. Turn test.
A familiar voice echoes across the field.
Hey, it just needs to be a one-touch finish. Yeah, touch here.
I think it's important to have that in your staff, and especially have someone that speaks the same language and is bought into your culture.
Jasmine White is the newest addition to the CU women's soccer staff, a standout local coach who shares a connection with the players.
I think it's really important that they have a coach that looks like them, talks like them, so that they can see, okay, she's kind of been through it, and this is someone that I can go to and I can trust because her journey has been parallel to mine.
Any volunteer selection may seem like a small victory, but it's quite a big step towards closing the gender gap in a women's sport. In 2018, the University of Minnesota found that only 26% of all D1 women's soccer teams were coached by women.
I realized that I never had a female coach all, of my 20-some years of playing. And so the opportunity to be able to relate to players, to say to them, like, I've done this has been my experience. And I can talk to them in a different way because being a female, we just have a different relationship than some of the male coaches have had with them.
I think it's huge just on a national and a global scale. I think it's inspiring for little girls, especially to see women in powerful positions like that. The opportunities for women in sports are only growing.
Sanchez says he always believes in hiring and promoting women, yet White has much more to offer.
But it's not like she's a token hire. We wanted someone that knows the game, that's passionate about the game, that's going to buy into the culture, and she checked all the boxes.
Jasmine White is not the first woman to have that position, not by a long shot. In fact, only 2 seasons ago, Kelly Labor Brown was an assistant under Sanchez, and now she's the head coach at Regis University.